Hi, my name is Jackie Druga, and this is my video book review for Infection by Craig DiLouie. I know, it's not zombies, but close enough. The book deals with a group of survivors who come together to fight, struggle, and survive during the onset of this viral infestation that turns its victims into these murderous, enraged, vicious, killing shells of human beings. They aren't dead, but they might as well be. And you get a really good picture of it all from the beginning of the book, and even so as you go through the book, you feel like you're there, you feel like you're watching it, and you feel it right here. Mr. DiLouie captured me at the prologue. I loved his writing. I was just like, wow. And then a little flag went up because as he went into the rest of the book, he writes in present tense. I'm not a fan of present tense, but he did a really good job of making me forget that I was reading present tense. He takes this group of people who are totally 100% different characters. I mean, he didn't repeat a character at all. You might think he does, but the more you get into the book and the more you learn of these characters through these flashbacks that he does, the more you realize how different these people actually are. Sarge, well, I kept envisioning Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, in the movie Doom when I read Sarge, and that's who I saw when I read the book. I don't know if that's who he envisioned, but that's who I saw. Ethan was my absolute favorite character. He was the most real to me, the most human. He had his weaknesses, he had his strength, but he was so lovable, and he stood by his conviction, and he stood by what he wanted, and he never, ever gives up in the book. And Craig, you and I are going to talk about this Ethan situation. And when it comes to female characters, I'm very particular. While I love a strong female character, I don't like your gun-toting, here I come, guns-wielding type of characters who actually even excel becoming super women during an apocalypse. I like your everyday, ordinary women who are drawn into her strength during the circumstances. And that's what I got from Annie. And I learned that even more as I read her flashback. She was a caring human being, and you just really rooted for her. And she just cared about everybody, despite what you might think at the beginning of the book. One thing that irritated me, and this has nothing to do with the book, is everything to do with some of the reviews gave a spoiler. They all had the same spoiler, a few of them. And had I not have read the reviews, when I got to about 38%, I believe it was, in the Kindle, when I got to the hospital, I would have been like, oh my God! But then I read the reviews, so that was completely spoiled for me. So a little word of caution on reading the reviews. It gives away something that I believe that Mr. DiLouie really intended to be a shocker when you turn that page or flip that switch. The book was amazing. It captured me. I was engrossed. I couldn't put it down. I had nightmares, which is a bonus. It is 4.5 to 5 stars, so I've given it 5 stars as my Kindle review. And as you read it, you'll see why. I rarely ever say this, but I'm going to say that Craig DiLouie is up there with my idol and my writing god, Stephen King. I didn't think anybody could just really pull me into a story as well as he did. Kudos, Craig. I can't wait to read more, and I really hope there's more. I'm waiting. Hope you enjoyed this video review, and I hope you enjoy Infection.